Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a very dark, dramatic, goth type of look for you guys. Very dark, vampy lip, and the eyes are super dramatic and double winged liner and just black smoky eye. It's very pretty, especially if you're going to be wearing this for the holiday seasons, preferably Halloween. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started, and let me know if you guys like this tutorial and if you guys want to see any more. Don't forget to subscribe and comment, and let's just get started. Alright, so first color is my Angle eyeshadow, and this is the number 123R, and the eyeshadow brush I'm using is my MAC 224 brush, and as you can see here, this color is going to go just above my crease. This is going to be our transition color, and you want to make sure it's perfectly blended. And what I like to do with the outer corners is kind of just flick them upwards a bit to create more of like an almond or cat eye shape. So once you have that color on, I'm going to go into a darker shade. The color is called Interrupted from MAC, and this is a pro longwear eyeshadow, and the brush I'm using is a MAC 217 brush. I'm just going a little bit lower than I did with that orange color, and this is just so the colors transition nice into the black. And yeah, so I'm just applying this onto my crease just to add a little bit more depth, and same thing, I'm going to flick out the outer corners. Going back into my burst blending brush, I'm just going to make sure that everything is perfectly blended in together and looks pretty seamless. So now I'm taking Blackout. This is from my Naked 2 palette, and the brush I'm using is another 217 brush, and I'm going to be applying this color directly onto the socket of my eyes and just working it in. You want to drag it upwards and downwards, and then also flick the outer corners. I'm also focusing this color mainly on the outer corners of my eyes, just that outer V. Also again along the socket, but you want a lot of the color to be on the outer corners. Again, taking my 224 brush, I'm going to blend everything out. Going back into my Naked 2 palette, I'm taking Foxy, and this is just a very light matte shade. I'm going to be applying it just to the inner corners of my eyelids, and this is just to make my eyelids pop a little against all those dark shades. And I'm going to go into Interrupted one more time, and I'm going to blend in the black and Foxy together. This just gives us a more seamless look instead of just taking a dark eyeshadow against a really light shadow. They're kind of hard to blend together, so this is a good way to help you blend colors in together. So now I'm going to line my eyes. I'm going to be taking just a black gel liner, and the brush I like to use is my Mint 32 brush. It's just a very small little brush that has a really nice fine tip, and then you want to pretty much go all out with your eyeliner. You could go as intense as you like. As you can see here, it's pretty dramatic. So now I'm going to be taking a concealer. This is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Ginger, and I'm just going to apply a small amount under my eyes, and then I'm also going to take my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the color NC30. I'm going to take also a large concealer brush, and I'm just going to clean off the very edge of my eyeliner to create a very crisp and defined line. And then taking my beauty blender, I'm just going to blend everything out. Now you want to take something light to your waterline. Here I'm using concealer, but you could use whatever you have, a pencil or just anything. And then I'm just going to be taking a MAC 212 brush, and I'm going to be applying a little bit of gel liner to that, and I'm just pushing that along my lower lash line, and then with the very end you want to kind of just fan it out right or parallel to your first eyeliner, so you get a really nice double winged effect. So you just want to very lightly do this. You don't want to apply too much at first, because you could always add a little bit more. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Once I have the general shape that I like, I'm just going in one more time with some eyeshadow and smudging that out. Now here I'm taking a even sharper brush. I'm taking that same mint brush that I used to apply my eyeliner, and I'm just going to go again, once again, along the waterline just to make sure it's pretty sharp. And then in the inner corners, I'm just going to drag my eyeliner a little bit lower just to create kind of like a cat eye shape. I guess that's what you call it, but for the inner corners of your eyes. And then just going back and forth with some eyeshadow, and I'm just smudging it out. Now taking a pencil brush, I'm going to be taking that same orange shade and a little bit of Interrupted, and I'm going to blend out that black. Now I'm going to be taking a highlight. This is called Nylon from MAC, and I'm just going to be applying that right in the inner corners of my eyes, just right on my tear duct. Now you can apply a little bit of mascara to your top and your bottom lashes. I'm going to be applying some false lashes, so I don't want to overdo it with the top lashes. And here I just have a bunch of like eyelashes that I got off eBay, so just any dramatic lashes would work. And then just apply those on. So I'm pretty much done with the eyes, and I'm just going into a translucent powder. This is from NARS. It's called Translucent Crystal, and I'm just tapping that onto my face anywhere that I had a little bit of concealer. Here I'm picking up my Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Medium Dark, and I'm just going to be applying this kind of like a little bit of a bronzer. It's a little bit too dark for my skin tone. Well, it's not even that dark, but it's a little bit darker, so I'm just going to kind of just bronze my face with that. And then I'm going to go into my Hoola bronzer from Benefit and then further define my cheekbones and just contour my face with this. I like to apply it on the hollows of my cheeks and then bring it up to my hairline and my jawline. So now I'm going to be contouring my nose. The brush I'm using is my Sigma E60 brush, and this is just a large shader brush, and I'm just going to trace just along or on the sides of my nose and also the very tip. And if it's a little bit too harsh, you can always just take your beauty blender and blend it out. So here I'm just deciding what blush to use. I decided to go with the darker one because might as well just go all out because it is a Halloween after all. So I'm just going to go in and apply that to my cheeks. And if you apply too much like I did here, you could take your beauty blender again and then just buff it out. So I like to apply that directly on the apples of my cheeks and then blend it upwards. Now for my lipstick, I decided to go with something very dark and vampy. So I'm going to go with my matte Prince Noir lipstick. So that is pretty much it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my social medias. Everything will be listed down below. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys in my next.